It's time for bed. Yeah. Gonna tell me something? You're so pretty. Ellie's so pretty. Yeah.
This night is not forever. At least we are together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Anywhere but holy, holy.
This just in, Jeffrey Epstein decides to join TikTok. It's a verified account. What a strange time we are living in. Oh, well, let's not forget the irony here that
As where we go one, we go all. The following report has been provided in part by Guardian Daniel R. CIA MK Ultra bombshell.
Flags have now being raised across Muslim-occupied areas in England. The world must know that the English, Scots, Welsh and Irish may be bloodied, outnumbered and weary, but we will not surrender our land as long as 100 bold men of Albion drop.
Glorious day in America when Israel looks like this. They thought they were going to go and genocide an entire race of people, ethnically cleanse an entire race, an entire civilization off the map. If you haven't seen what Gaza looked like before Israel did what they did to it, man, it was an absolute gorgeous place. They literally have the best oceanfront real estate in the fucking world. And Israel wanted it. And they wanted to put the Ben Gurion Strait in there so they could basically skirt around the Panama Canal. This is such a bigger picture. The Jared Kushner, these genocidal, homicidal maniacs, literally.
Getting better. Now, Elliot Brandt, CEO of APAC, and new leaked audio I'm about to show you, literally admits
You just passed a bill that prioritizes government contracts based on race and gender. The bill, HB 61, is now sitting on the governor's desk waiting to be signed. So here's what it does. It forces state agencies to hit a 42% quota for SWAN businesses, meaning businesses owned by minorities, women, or certain...
When you hear a Democrat say something stupid, like Americans need to pay their fair share, I want you to be reminded that Hakeem Jeffries, the leader of the Democrat Party in the House of Representatives, currently lives in a condo in Brooklyn, New York, in which he only pays $213 a year in property taxes. Yeah, that's right. $213 every year. So if you're like...
Doctor, how does it feel to have betrayed the country? How does it feel? Guy betrayed the country right here. Poisoned a bunch of people, a bunch of kids. Terrible. Terrible stuff. Keep trying, though. Doctor, how does it feel to have betrayed the country?
Very quickly. Hopefully people think like I do, but I'm so sick and tired of our country and we need a revolt. Because there's so many reasons. I'm just going to lay out a few that are my personal reasons. Number one is that we're being run by a bunch of pedos who eat children. Yeah, and nothing's...
Should never have been an Israeli state. Israel is a state built on racism, ethnic cleansing, apartheid and genocide, and it has no place in the civilized world. We keep this on the agenda, we keep pushing the Occupied Territories Bill, and we push for sanctions on the criminal Israeli regime. We draw on something much deeper, the horrors of genocide and violence in Gaza, of ethnic cleansing, the logic of Zionism, the rot that has been at the heart of the Israeli state since its foundation. The truth is, there should never have been an Israeli state. Should never have been an Israeli.
Notice how there's no talk of putting Israeli troops boots on the ground in places like Iran. Because Israel's not going to send their soldiers to a place where they have to combat against actual trained military personnel. Their only experience is with unarmed civilians and little children. But it is on the table for American sons and daughters to go and die in Iran. Right. Notice how there's no talk of putting Israeli troops boots on the ground in places like Iran. Because Israel's not going to send their soldiers to a place where they have to combat against actual trained military personnel. Their only experience is with unarmed civilians and little children.
So what is it like to go to Europe and be able to go on a subway ride without having to worry about sub-Saharan?
Congress is the most evil, dysfunctional, scumbag entity we've got anywhere around the world as far as I'm concerned. 2 examples. Tim Tebow, one of the most famous athletes we have. You're going to the spotlight's going to be on this guy. Well,
This war is not to cover the Epstein files. This is the Epstein files. You don't need to dig any deeper. Let's break it down. For much of the 19th and 20th century, the nation state was the highest decision, and after World War II, the U.S. was the apex of the system. However, President John F. Kennedy's public assassination in the 60s, which we all know was an inside job and a warning, marked something very significant. Something else has consolidated power. The military, intelligence, and executive branch began operating outside of accountability to the state and to the American people. The United States no longer represented a nation. The Federal Reserve coordinates monetary policy with private asset managers, who are the largest.
Is what you could end up looking like if you eat some of the raw, frozen shrimp being sent to the United States.
This one is important. Someone in the forums was able to finally identify who this man is, who is in multiple photos in the files. And after I read and began doing some research on who this man is, people need to be aware of who he is immediately, especially if you were in New York, especially if you have children. Here is the user in the forums who was able to identify.
Saudis are shipping their oil to the Red Sea. Japan's buying more of our oil. Putin's going to be cutting off Europe. So where's Europe going to buy from? Trump has just orchestrated this whole thing. And now he's getting the rest of the world to send their Navy to help us out because, why should we take the risk, if it's just us? And everybody else is benefiting when we don't get any of our oil from the Persian Gulf. This is brilliant, man. All these people running around talking about, everything fucking apocalypse, whatever. They're retarded, all right? You don't think all of our military commanders haven't gamed out all of this? Why do you think Venezuela got brought back to stable production? Secure our supply. Now, we put out our strategic reserve just to get over this hump, like I said what was going to happen. But you have to remember, man, Europe and the rest of them getting rid of their strategic reserves, who got the leverage afterwards? We do. It's just...
How fast these sexual predators will show up in a chat room.
Yeah.
Fire your computer up. Let's do it.
All right, I'm recording, so now I'm just going to say, hi. Who wants to chat? And I named myself Ashley Female New Jersey. 13 Female New Jersey. Let's see how many private messages come in. 2 already. 3.
It's been like 10 seconds.
Yep. Hey, want a full round? Hey, how old are you? Let me just copy that and send that to everybody because we got other messages coming in.
What chat room are you in?
Just a teen chat. Hey, you want to cuddle a bit? I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt right now that they didn't read the. Oh, he's 47.
47 years old in a teen chat room. You got him in what? 5 seconds? He's already messaging in?
Oh yeah, there's a ton. I can't even keep up with them here because every time I click one, there's more on the list.
Me out. What if, and this is just a what if scenario, allegedly in theory, what if there was free energy already and they just charge us for the free energy that we already have? What if?
Источник зла – это Бог, не сатана. В иудаизме сатана – это и есть Бог.
Traveler from the year 2025, and I've come here to kill you, Hitler. Soon, we will be able to take back the White House, and we will be able to use the government to force people to follow our great ideas.
You want to use government power to force your ideas on the populace.
Me too. You and I have nothing in common. What I'm saying is there are people in our time with dangerous ideas, and we need to silence them.
Silencing those who disagree with you. I do that too. Oh, wunderbar!
What I'm trying to say is we are very close to implementing a utopia, as long as we can get rid of some certain undesirable people groups.
Yes, like the Jews.
Yes, like the Jews. Oh.
Ah, the Nazi movement will not die with me.
Don't give me that.
Don't push me. Fucking slaves! There's three fucking slaves!
They have to pay this bastard.
Somebody has been sending pizzas to federal judges' homes, and it's not a prank.
We are facing what appears to be a targeted strike against judges in the form of intimidation.
Over the past year, more than 100 federal judges across at least 7 states have received anonymous pizza deliveries. Here's what makes this really concerning. Many of the orders were placed under the name Daniel Andrew. Daniel was the son of federal judge Esther Salas. In 2020, a disgruntled litigant disguised as a delivery driver showed up at the family's home in New Jersey and shot Daniel to death.
A deadly shooting inside the home of a Newark federal judge.
He was 20 years old. So when a judge opens the door and sees a pizza they didn't order, addressed to the name of a murdered judge's son, the message isn't subtle. The deliveries have also gone to judges' children, to Supreme Court justices' family members, and to members of Congress and Capitol Police leadership. Threats against federal judges have tripled over the last decade. The rhetoric and the hate against judges seems to be boiling over, and I guess I have to ask, isn't this what we would expect in that situation? It's not right, but isn't this where we're heading?
On the left was the supreme commander of Hitler's Air Force and arguably the second most powerful person in Nazi Germany. His name is Hermann Göring, and just 20 years earlier, he was a fighter pilot in the First World War. And not just any fighter pilot, he flew in one of the most infamous squadrons in history, the Flying Circus, the Red Baron's famous fighter crew. They were known for painting their planes bright colors and absolutely terrorizing the skies over the Western Front, racking up over 600 confirmed aerial victories during the war. And when the Red Baron was killed in 1918, command of that unit passed through several pilots before eventually going to Göring himself. By the end of the war, Göring had been credited with 22 aerial victories. This man sitting on the left was the supreme commander of Hitler.
Payphone on Facebook Marketplace, and then modified it a bunch, and then changed the signage to say, call a Republican. And then we brought the payphone to San Francisco, California, which is the most liberal city in America. And then we installed the payphone outside of Black Serum Tattoo, of course, with their permission. And after we installed the phone, we then got on a flight to Texas, where we bought another payphone in Dallas, and drove it 2 hours west to Abilene, the most conservative city in America. And then at an Airbnb, we modified it a bunch and had it say, call a Democrat on it. And then we installed this payphone outside of 7-in-1 Books, of course, with their permission. And when you pick up this phone in Texas, it automatically calls the other phone in San Francisco. And when you pick up the phone in San Francisco, it automatically calls this one in Texas. The project is called The Party Line, and the goal is to get people from different political viewpoints to have meaningful, not hateful conversations. Because
you guys remember this?
How about we all come together and say, let's stop murder? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rapes? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? I want you to look at what happened when the National Guard went to D.C.
You can't make this shit up. We shouldn't even have to talk about this, but how can you call yourself a Christian and look upon those who spit on Christians literally as their book?
Me, okay? I'm just a messenger. You ever wonder what it would be like if women still couldn't vote? Well, check this out. Now, I'm not saying you're the problem. The math is. The math is saying you're not me. Ladies, don't be mad at me, okay? I'm just...
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man. They say we're running free. Strange things that happen.
man. I go to the bar like.
Community, y'all. This is what y'all voted for. This is what y'all voted for. Look at this. This is disgusting. But black people always blaming white people. This is what y'all voted for. This is what you get when you vote blue. These are the policies. These are direct policies of Democrat Party.
The Senate is going to be doing something called a show vote, meaning they are putting the Save America Act on the floor of the Senate, but they know it's not going to pass because they're not using the talking filibuster, which is how they would get it over the finish line. So instead of applauding them for their failures and mediocrity,
This is a folding fin, canard stabilized rocket. I initiated this project as a proof of concept for a low-cost man-pad system using 3D printed parts and consumer electronics. Here is a demonstration of the canards. And the procedure for loading the rocket. The total cost of the launcher and rocket system is approximately $96. While this prototype functions as a standalone platform, it was designed as a component within a larger experimental system. One direction I am exploring is integrating it with a distributed camera node tracking network. In this concept, multiple camera nodes triangulate the position of an airborne target and generate real-time XYZ coordinates. Those coordinates are transmitted to the launcher, which compares the target position with its own GPS and compass data to determine an optimal launch orientation. Once a rocket is launched, the camera nodes continue tracking both the rocket and the target simultaneously. Updated positional data is transmitted back to the launcher and then forwarded to the rocket.
Want? Pardon? What don't you want? You know, I've been working here for 44 years. Ain't nobody ever ordered nothing but T-bone steak and a baked potato. Except this one asshole from New York tried to order trout back in 1987. We don't sell no goddamn trout. T-bone steaks. So either you don't want the corn on the cob, or you don't want the green beans. So what don't you want?
I don't want green beans.
I don't want green beans either.
Steaks cooked medium rare.
Can I get my steak cooked just
That want no question.
All right.
Iced tea for you boys.
Iced tea be great.
Iced tea, yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Uh-huh. Oh, what don't you want?
Did the dog get in the trash again?
No,
Hazel, there are napkins all over the floor.
I did it.
You did it?
I did it. He was sleeping. He was sleeping the whole time.
Did the dog get in the trash again?
No,
Hazel, there are napkins all over the floor.
I did it.
You did it?
I did it. He was sleeping.
Physicists began making trips into modern-day Iraq to map out what they believe they...
Do you really wear that out in public? I've had that question asked to me countless times, and the answer is always yes. I sure do, and I'm going to show you why you shouldn't be afraid. I had to run errands with my mom at Walmart today, so I wore this lovely dress, and I was completely fine. In fact, I got 7 compliments in Walmart. Isn't that insane?
What? This is a petrol station.
This is a petrol station.
Quantum leap.
Where are you going? The brokers meeting. New York Realtors.
Oh, well, you know there's going to be a lot of money made in real estate in the future.
Really? Where?
Oh, well, I bet there are going to be a lot of taller buildings all around here. And, might even be some big glass tower right there next to Tiffany's.
There you go.
Come on, Donald.
Hello, Mr. Trump.
Trump?
See ya.
fault me. He was told they can't pull lumber down. I'm at Lowe's right now, and here's something that's been going on for a long time. Let me show you guys this. So I came over here to the 2x4s. Decided to come over here and be a cheap ass and decided, oh, look, this is only $373. This is going to work great for our purposes today. Literally every single one of these things is moldy. There is mold on all.
Shake every single American in their shoes. I hate to say
the Red Sea crossing. What's so interesting about this discovery is that the footprints appear to be solidified in the seabed, along with rock-hard sand that has actually melted and fused together. With some
There is a house built out of stone. Hey, Luca. Wooden floors, walls, and window sills. Tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
archaeology.
Bitch, 90% of my fucking salad was bones. Look at this. That's just the fucking taints. That's iceberg taint that I had to pick out. Got about a quarter cup of actual lettuce. Fresh Express. Who's your fucking CEO? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And why was this $6? You know what? Sometimes you interact with somebody and you can just tell. You're like, I can tell you've never not once been hit in your mouth. And you ought to have been, because it's a character building event. And you won't do dumb shit like this no more. And this is not a threat. Don't put me on a fucking list or anything. I'm just saying. They sold me the toe bones of all the lettuce. It's really on you. The salad's not that hard to prepare. And if you just make your own damn salad, you can have your own damn... Life has been riding me so hard, my asshole's got rug burn. If a bagged salad makes being alive 1% more tolerable, I'm going to purchase a bagged salad. And I would like for said bagged salad to contain lettuce. Something like that to my face. Say that to my face. I'm gonna whip out my long ass mom boobs and fucking choke you out.
Oh, that might be the...
Are we ready? One moment. We are going live.
One moment, Cameo!
And 4, 3, 2, 1.
I speak to you for the first time as Prime Minister in a solemn hour for the life of our country, of our empire, of our allies, and above all, of the cause of freedom. A tremendous battle is raging in France and Flanders. The Germans, by a
we get arrested. Do we have a permit for this? We checked into the Department of Homeland Security. What color code is it right now? What do you think Dick Cheney eats for lunch, other than, maybe small children? So let's we have before we
Dealing one of my neighbors a doghouse completely for free in the
standard of living, you entitled.
No, I will not do that.
Great, so go ahead and have it so that you have. So go ahead and do it so that you guys are never able to retire and your kids put their lives on hold to take care of their irresponsible
just like
parents.
Everyone else.
Just like everyone else?
Just like everyone else.
Are you fucking stupid? What are you talking about? My parents are going to be able to retire because they sacrificed eventually once they figured out financial literacy, so I'm not going to have to put my life on hold to deal with them.
Proverbs says a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So a wise man of God is thinking not just about providing for himself, but leaving something for his children and extending his wealth into the third generation, which is hard because the government wants to get in the waterfall and take a percent.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has died at the age of 75. Officials say he passed away early this morning in Jerusalem after a brief illness. Flags across. Former Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has died at the age of 75. Officials say he passed away.
Anti-Semitism.
To some of the videos in the Epstein files, and as it's going through, I found this. I want everybody to pay close attention to who this man is in the chopper with Jeffrey Epstein. He's turning his head. They just said Epstein. See who that is? That is Kamala Harris's husband in a chopper with Jeffrey Epstein. To some of the videos in the Epstein files, and as it's going through, I found this.
And for educational and entertainment purposes only. Do you remember in 2020 when we were talking about JFK Jr. and like the potential of him still being alive?
Yes.
Him and Carolyn. That new show that I've been watching, Love Story,
Yes.
is based on their love story, but some sources like from the Kennedy family are saying it's just like a dramatization, it's fiction.
Sure.
JFK Jr. launched the magazine George. Some people speculated that it was named George after George Washington, but others speculated, allegedly, George Bush Sr. Now, it's very hard to trace this connection, but allegedly he was in the CIA during the time of the assassination of JFK. Connections are that JFK Jr. was laying out things that he knew and was trying to kind of let everyone know things without letting them know who was allegedly involved in his dad's death. JFK Jr. was, we know with George, they were bridging pop culture and politics. And he was like essentially laughed at, like the idea of that. But now like today, like look at the connections with government and Hollywood and the meshing of the two.
Landing videos.
Right, like Hollywood, government, right, the bridge, bridging those things. Okay, I just watched the most updated episode of Love Story. And the very last scene. Okay, no, just watch. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Now watch.
Me too. I'm getting on the game. You getting on the game?
I hadn't seen you on the game in a long time. Delivering the groceries? Somebody's got to deliver the groceries, man. What? You took it completely off. Oh, I'm jumping on the game right now. I had to come up with. We got a damn service call last night at like 11:50 for a damn wheel seal on a trailer. And one of my techs, you know, they called my tech, but he's in Florida. He said, "Hey, call Jamie, they'll run it." And I talked to her. I said, "Where we gonna get the wheel seal at, man? It's fucking 11 o'clock. 11, right at 12 o'clock." He said, "You can go over there to Kenworth Depot. They do trailers. They got trailer wheel seals. Yeah, they do for like regular trailers, but this was a damn car haul. The car haul trailer. Tried to call the guy like 15 times, let him know, you know, hey, we can't get it till in the morning. He was asleep, didn't answer the phone to the truck driver. I finally found one in finished with it a while ago, and the guy called and said, "Hey, where's your guy at?" I said, "Man, he's fucking riding around looking for shit." Welcome to the world. This is a brand new trailer. Welcome to the world of trucking, man. Hurry up and wait, bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
Película favorita.
I don't know. They want to do some type of challenge or whatever.
What'd you say, John? I don't think I played but like once or twice last week.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Ya. Y no me dices que no te llames, porque todos los días te llaman.
All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Yeah. It's supposed to look, it's supposed to be getting down.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Ah, fuck! I'm injured!
Broke my leg, fellas, help me.
Get the fuck up! We need every hand!
I played with him a couple weeks ago.
Yanya, I'm fine. Okay, back at it. Reinforcing armor. Inserting armor. You've got a collapse inbound. Safe zone relocated. Adding armor. Eyes up. I'm down. Need assistance.
I've been going pretty good.
Last man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel a whole lot better than down.
Get up. No sick bay here.
You know what? I was
Good to go. Changing man. Reinforcing armor.
I had to stop the other day and get some chicken feed bags, and I was dreading, you know, taking that shit, loading it up at the house, loading it at the house. Oh, I eat what I Well, they tried.
Your teammate is being hunted. Defend at all costs. Under fire. Stay it. Waypoint set. Tally enemy. Eyes on enemy. Grenade out.
You might have to get you a hip replacement.
Final mag. Let's get to work. Inserting armor. Switching mags.
Break lines over.
I'm in. Loading fresh mag.
Yeah, as I seen you, hey, when I seen you say, hey, I called. Yeah. Yeah, I got killed on here, ain't
A cradle bomb is being deployed to the war zone. Eyes up, soldier. Cradle bomb has been detonated in the war zone.
Adding armor.
Yeah. Shit. told you, quit smoking.
Doing right now, stupid ass. Oh, I gotta sign.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Stay down. Taking fire. Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
So, what's everybody's verdict in this game? So, what's everybody's verdict on this game?
Game sucks.
That's for sure.
They can screw up anything.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
With a damn
hunt down the enemy.
With a damn suit, you know,
Inserting
armor suit. You don't fly in with a parachute. Yeah. How the hell you get upstairs in this bitch? They did. They screwed it up, man. And they get paid to do this shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Marking target location.
Yeah.
Objective secure. Well done.
Don't ask me what that does, I have no idea. I have no idea.
The circle is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
We'll go redeploy, see what happens. Oh. It's like Fortnite. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
That's the best kind, strawberry.
Sniper rifle?
I broke their armor. Loading new mag.
Oh, I found a box. supply crate.
Yeah, if you pick up those purple, I guess computers, whatever the hell they are, it upgrades your weapon.
I see something purple.
Everyone I picked up is a piece of crap.
Upgrades the weapon you're holding.
Alright. So other than that, it's regular zone?
It's what?
Regular war zone?
I guess, yeah. I'm still trying to figure it out all.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like it.
Perks on the ground now? Oh, what the hell?
Boxes, but no.
Oh, the perks only last a certain amount of time.
Oh, no kidding.
Switching mags.
Oh, wait, here's something.
Yeah, it's got these damn squirrel suits, man. I would like to do that one time, though. Hell yeah. That shit would be fun as hell.
Reloading mag.
It's the box. The box is supposed to be.
Hostile, site bombardment incoming. Stay in condition, yellow.
Cradle bomb incoming. Expect the enemy to bring the rain. Loading new mag. Only 25 remain.
Oh. Somebody else did that.
Detonated cradle bomb to the AO. Watch for chemical contamination.
Changing mag. Fire what?
Changing mag. You've got the circle closing in fast. Double time into the safe zone.
Drive.
Switching mags.
Crackers ain't safe with me.
Huh?
Cracker drive.
Loading new mag. Cradle bomb hazard decreasing. Sweep for supplies.
Weird as shit, man.
Oh, I need.
I know they talking about Netanyahu's dead. There's a bomb over there.
Under fire. Reloading mag. Inserting armor.
One of them bombs, they took him out.
Your squad mate has been targeted by a nearby enemy squad. Defend them.
Yeah.
There's somebody shooting over there.
Take his ass out.
A ramp right here, dog.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hostile, site bombardment incoming. Stay in condition, yellow.
Switching mags.
down here in front of us, yellow.
It's a whole team over there.
Your armor's on. Switching mags.
On X and shit about it. He did a press thing the other day, and he had like 6 fingers. So they say it was like 8 and shit.
Same condition, yellow.
So
Well, shit on me. And I stopped right below it.
can you have people back on this shit? Or respawning?
Back in the AI. Collapse moving in. Inserting armor.
Is there a buy station? Can we buy you back?
Yeah, there is a.
Barbara, what are you doing?
See if there's another one.
1 second.
Intel is tracking a guild surveillance drone in your AO. Eliminate it. Incoming cradle bombs. Prepare for nearby contact fire. Intel reports detonation of cradle bombs in the AO. Stay tight. Taking fire. Right now.
Movement right.
Yeah, there's a team over there. I gotta wait.
Is there a buyback station there?
All set, marked.
Donkulus. They honestly should have kept it.
Got that! The cradle bomb is clear. Enter the blast zone to obtain valuable loot. Collapse is inbound.
Should be.
Taking effective fire.
What is that tower right there? Is that a redeployed tower or something?
To redeploy. But there's a people down there.
Team in there.
Yeah. Killed in this game.
Yeah. All right, Moon Man. All right, I'll holler at you later, Moon Man. Later. They done screwed this game up. It sucks. Sucks that I was coming over here. This game sucks. Later, we'll holler at y'all later, fellas.
Saint Nick with a wrench in hand, fixing up his big old ride. Semi-truck, not sleigh this year, needs to make it home.
And that's going to be equipment leaving the box. They didn't know about it, but leaving the box, we're going to. This is going to be a problem too.
Yeah. So yeah, he took it.
Stay on the flat. Stay on the flat.
Free tools. Reciprocating saw didn't make it up. That's an advertisement. If that thing still works.
Sawzall that he drug halfway around the racetrack still works. Here we go. Yes, it does. Now, half of it doesn't exist on this side where he drug it off. But, Steve, here's the answer to your question. It does indeed work.
Now, and that's going to be.
Oh, my, they don't need to come to the window.
From the UK to the US as a middle-aged man. And these are the things that disappoint me the most about America. I've made a list for you.
Time for boomers and Gen X to sit down.
Oh, you want the boomers and Gen X to sit down? Well, sweetheart, Gen X would love to sit down. We